What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. Thanks for coming back. I do greatly appreciate the views. So thank you. And a big thanks to my buddy Garey for buying this and shipping it to me. This came from Smoky Mountain Knife Works, is where he bought it. This is a Kansept Copperhead. Interesting knife for sure. So, yeah, let's just dive right into the specs. How about that? It is 4 7/8 closed with an overall length of 8 3/8, 3.5-inch blade, 3.34 cutting edge, CPM it's 154 cm steel. Blade thickness is 139.139. 0.419 overall, very slim, runs on bearings, and is 3.5 ounces. So Kansept uses ceramic bearings, and all in all, it feels pretty good in the hand. Now, it's a stronger detent, and it's not the most comfortable flipper that I have ever had. My hand kind of falls off quite a bit. I think they could have done something. Let's zoom in. It's got some jimping, but it's not super grippy jimping. My finger doesn't really, even with pressure, doesn't really grip. So I think that's a fail. Like, they could have made it a little more texture, changed the angle a little bit, so your finger didn't slide off quite as easily, but kind of grabbed it and deployed it better. And we'll talk about the elephant in the room, the blade shape. It is a hawkbill type of something. I don't know. It's not for me personally. It's unique. It's different. No judgment on anybody that loves this blade. I've got a lot of things that I know people hate. I know they do because they tell me all the time how stupid it is. And I'm okay with that. On some of the ones that I have that people think are stupid, it's why I love it. Okay? So I get it. But the blade, yeah, you can use it for EDC tasks. I just don't know that there's an advantage of this blade shape over a standard Warncliffe, drop point, Tonto, whatever, right? But they do a good job with it. It's a nice stonewashed. It's got the logo there. They've got the blade steel and the model number. They kind of overdo it on the blade a little bit, but that's okay. This is a brown micarta scale. Same on the other side, with nested liners and a liner lock. I believe it's a titanium clip and a titanium backspacer. Nested liners, so you can see that in there. Overall, a quality job. This is a Branton Ellers design. I'm not sure why they have to have the Branton logo and the text. One or the other would have sufficed. But okay, I'm not one to judge. I am just pointing out what I see. You guys can choose to take that information however you like. It is very comfortable in the hand. I am not going to lie. It works really well just in a normal grip. A very big finger choil, so you can absolutely choke up on it and get stuff done. It functions really well. It's nice closer. Flipping action, once you get used to it, for sure, you're going to be fine. Again, and I've talked about that before, every knife you pick up is going to flip a little differently than the knife you had in your hand a minute ago. Sometimes, even between the same two Kansept knives, you may have different action, okay? And that's to be expected. But when you pick up a Holt Spectre, it is going to feel different flipping than the Kansept. Or, it doesn't even have to be the Holt Spectre. It's any knife. As you pick up two different manufactured knives, you're going to possibly misfire your first flip. It's going to be uncomfortable. It's the nature of the beast. The more you handle different knives, the more you'll understand that every one is unique. This is super lightweight. It fits in the pocket, and the pocket clip works awesome. I will give you that. These range in price anywhere from $89, $99 I've seen, all the way up to $250. So they have this brown micarta. There's an orange G10 with a black blade, I think. There is a carbon fiber with a stonewash blade, but with black hardware and black backspace. So there's a lot of different variations and a lot of different price ranges based on the variation, right? So for what it is, yeah, in that $100 to $200 price range, depending on configuration, I think it's a good deal. Okay, let's do a couple size comparisons. The famous Sharpie, the Spyderco Delica. Since we pulled out the Holt Spectre, we might as well do the Holt Spectre. So very similar overall size. Two different classes of knife. And how about the Quiet Carry Waypoint? Just because it happens to be here on the table. Oops. So there you have it. Another Kansept. I put a link to the Kansept playlist down in the description if you want to check out a bunch of other ones I've had. So thanks for watching, everybody. I do greatly, greatly appreciate it. Hope you all have a super fantastic day, and we'll see you tomorrow.